Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, in this video we are going to go through prerequisites and installation of JDK and IDE for our Java development. So you need to know a basic knowledge regarding all these things to get started with Java, and on the later part of the video we will go through you know uh, installation of JDK and IDE. So JDK is just the compiler of where it will check for errors in your program, and IDE is where you will write your Java codes, right? So let us understand a few things before proceeding further with the installation. So okay, so consider our memory system. So let's say this is our RAM, right? So this is our RAM, and let's say this is our hard disk, or you can say the ROM or anything, right? So consider one thing. Suppose all the files, let's say our operating system, and let's say one WhatsApp we are using, so these all are there in the hard disk, right? So whenever you open a particular open your computer or open your WhatsApp, this got transferred into our RAM, right? So WhatsApp will be there along with operating system must be there, right? So these are the basic things that you need to understand first of all, while going forward with programming language like Java or any other language, right? So whatever is running on your computer or on your machine need to be transferred to RAM from your hard disk. Now another thing that you need to understand is there are many systems over here, which is two parts, which is known as ALU and CU. So the full form of ALU is arithmetic and logical unit. So this part of the memory is concerned about your arithmetic and logical operations, whereas the CU, and which is known as control unit, it is designated towards controlling other parts of the assigning tasks to other parts of the system. So consider this as an example. Let us understand this thing, the controller unit, the purpose of controller unit with an example. So let's say you want to print a particular file, right? So what is required? The printer is required, right? So this part of the memory, that is the CU, tells the printer that, boss, this is your task, you need to perform the task. So this is one common example of CU, right? So arithmetic and logical operations is handled by ALU, and CU is the control unit, which helps the system to designate some work to the particular hardwares, right? So if you want to say something like this, use speakers, right, for playing an MP3. So these kind of things are designated by the CU, right? So these are the things that you need to understand before going forward with our uh, installation. And one more thing that I will say about programming languages is that, let us say, suppose this is we write in English codes, some English lines we write, right? Let me increase the font a little bit so that it becomes understandable. I think this one is okay. So we write English, let's say add, we write add 2 plus 2 or something like this. So these things, this English language is not understandable by the computers. So what they do is that we need to tell the the computer to do in a separate way, and the language they use is binary number system. So what is a binary number system? It will all comprise of zeros and ones, right? So in general English, what we write, starting from A to Z, and some numbers, let's say 0 to 9, combination of these numbers to be precise, and some symbols, right, like at the rate, this exclamation mark or dot, whatsoever is there. So these are the things that comprises our English language, but in binary or whatever is the language that computer follows is this, right? So this is the basic thing that we need to understand before going forward, though we will discuss everything whenever is required. So let me know in the comment section whatever is your doubt, so that we can clarify it really well. Okay, moving forward, firstly we will open any of the browsers and we will search for download Java version 8. So we'll head over to the first link. So as you can see, we are in the main Oracle page. So we'll scroll down a little bit and we'll use our operating system. So I am in a Windows machine, so definitely I will going to open 64-bit one. So let us click, and as you can check, one checkbox is there, so I'm clicking it and downloading the particular file. Okay, so it's telling me to sign in. I've already signed. If you don't have an account, please create one and proceed further with signing in, right? Okay, as you can see, it's getting downloaded. So let us check the latest version of Java. As you can see, latest version of Java is 20, but we are downloading 8th version. Now there's a reason behind all of this. So you need not understand to this much deep, but then also I am, as we are downloading something, so I am doing just giving you a brief idea, right? So say so the version that we are using is JDK 8, right? Increase a little bit, yeah, now fine. JDK, now the current version of JDK is 20. So why we are using 8, you may question me, right? So see, in 8 there were no compatibility issues, but in JDK 20 there are many more such compatibility issues. That's why in industry also many are using JDK 8. So nothing to know, nothing very hard and fast rule regarding, say, so you can also use the latest version, but for me, if you ask me, I will use the JDK 8 because we can do much more things than JDK 20, right? So that's the only reason that why we are going forward with JDK 8. As you can see, it's got installed. So let's open it. Okay, preparing to install. Next. May say it may take a little bit of time. Anyways guys, how was the video quality? Any improvements, from any suggestions, please feel free to ask them in comment section, so that we can get an insight of how we are doing. uh, so it's getting installed, as you can see, and then we will head over to IDE. So as I've said that without JDK, or which is the compiler, the software where you will write your codes will not run, right? So Eclipse first need to install our JDK, then we will head over to Eclipse for our writing the codes. So as you can see from here, it has been successfully installed, so we'll close that. and we'll install Eclipse. Eclipse download, latest version download. So we will click on that. Okay, so head over to the first website, and as you can see here, get Eclipse for IDE 2023-06 download. We will click that up particular option, again download from here, and as you can see from here, it is getting downloaded. But I don't know why it's taking too much time, 33 minutes for this system. Usually it's not the case. In 2-3 minutes it got downloaded. So let's hope for the best and wait for a little bit time. As you can see, the time is now being reduced. So let us wait for some time, and then we'll get back to the installation process. So as you can see from here, it didn't take that much of time. So we'll open that particular file. So the installation process may take a little bit of time to get downloaded. So we will look after it. So firstly we will see how what the installation steps are, and please follow the same if you want to follow along the course along with me, right? So as you can see from here, there are 2-3 templates available. Why you want to install Java? It's written over here. So we will use Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java and web developers, right? So we'll build many more applications apart from console Java applications. So we are using this particular option, and we will say install, right? It will take a little bit of time. Accept now, and we are good to go. while it is getting installed, we will check where we have downloaded our JDK. So we'll hover around Java. So it's not the folder. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're searching for it here in the local disk C. JDK. Press enter. So as you can see from here, where you have installed the JDK on your system, till this bin include and JRE and all those folders, you need to copy the path of that particular file, right? So here we will copy the path. It is required to link the JDK with the Eclipse. So we are still waiting for Eclipse to get installed, and then we are going to link the path, right? So keep patience and we will get back once it is getting installed. So after a long time, it got successfully installed. So we will hit launch, and we will see some installation steps for the same. So it is telling you to workspace, to select the directory for workspace. So workspace is nothing but where you will write all your codes, and file folders will be there where you can write your codes and all, right? So so I think there is another workspace for me, yeah, as you can see. So I'm going to do that, and let us wait for it being okay. So it is starting the Eclipse, so we'll wait for the same to see the steps involved. Okay, so as you can see from here, all my previous things, whichever code I have written at past, it all came here. So this is the project explorer. So one thing that you need to edit for our purpose is first to go to window over here, okay. So then move on to preferences. It's getting a little slow. Okay, so from here we are going to search for JRE, right? JRE. Okay, installed JREs. We'll click over there, and by default it will be there checked once. So please add click on add and standard VM, then click next. Then we need to put the directory where we are saving our that JDK, right? So I can paste it over here. So let's see if you paste it over here, manually go there, okay. Users, an admin, so we can do it like this also. And we will so we will use that particular option and apply and close, right? So there is a confusion regarding the name. If you edit a particular thing, so it will be all good to go. right. So this is our file. Here all the files will be there. So you can also keep a particular thing. Say, let's say we want to create a new Java project, so we can do here by, so we will search for Java project, dynamic web project, and Maven project, and all are there, right? So you can use any one of your choice. So we will go for a project, and we will search for Java here. As you can see, Java project, so we will click on next. As you can see from here, the JDK where we have selected, it is already being there, and need to put a project name. Let's say hello. Oops, the caps is on for the keyboard. So hello, and finish. So our as you can see from here, this is our project that being created over here. This is the source folder, and some jar files are there, right? So some jar files, what this file structures and all, we will get back once you are very pro to that class and all. So here we are, and the src folder is our, until and unless everything is there, we will get back. So in src folder we will create a new create a new class, and we will start doing our project, right? So we will write over here hello. So hello is our project name, and also it is our class name, right? And also remember to click on that particular this things to checkbox and do finish, right? So as you can see from here, src folder is being generated for our hello program, and so here is where we will write our codes, right? So next day onwards we will see how we will write codes and all. So one thing that I would like to show you is the basic hello world program in this particular lecture. So if we write over here, see, so, and hello, see what we are doing here is a particular class, public class hello, and main method, and system.out.println hello, and we are running the program. So how we run the program? By this green arrow button you will run the program. The particular program is being run, and it should print hello in the console. Let us wait for a little bit so that compiler get hit, and as you can see from here, the from the console, so here it is called the console. Here all our outputs will be visible over here, and uh, uh, and as you can see from here, if you change to hello, and then you are telling world, again you run the program, as you can see from here, hello world is being printed in the console. So understand from here that system.out.println is something that if you write over here, it will get printed, right? So again we will write something. See, so control and spacebar is a shortcut for the same, and if you print 2, let's say whether it prints or not, and as you can see from here, it is also printing 2. So see, as here we are giving inverted commas in the sentences, right? So these sentences and words in C language or in any language is called strings, right? So normal sentences and all are called strings. So we always put strings under inverted commas. So this convention you need to understand, and in English language where we use full stop, here we are replacing this with semicolon, right? So every and remember one more thing, that every every program will contain a particular class, as you can see from here: public, class, hello, and main method, right? So let us understand all these things in Paint for better clarification. Okay, so we are back in Paint, and we are going to understand a little bit more about the same. So see, this is the class, right? This is the class hello. This is the class hello, right? So let's be okay. This is the class hello. So it is the entry point to our application, and to be the main function, so every compilation starts from that main function, right? So public, static, and void, these are all everything that we will understand in the later part of the tutorial. And understand this, that this all are keywords, right? The purple ones are all keywords, right? So this has a specific meaning. So as you can see, suppose here hello is something word which is defined in dictionary with a particular meaning. So in Java there will be many more things which is having a particular meaning or a name, so this you can't use it everywhere, right? So these are all called keywords. Okay. So system dot, again you are seeing a system dot out dot println. So what it does is, it is something, which is able to print or display something in the console, right? So and one more thing, suppose you are seeing this main, right, followed by one bracket, and here, right, and again here println, which is followed by brackets. So these are all called methods. Whatever is followed by a brackets is called methods, right? So this methods have a particular task that you need to understand. So see, println is a method which is the purpose of displaying something over to the console. So this is all about the first lecture. I hope you are really learning from it, and wish you to continue for the next classes as well. I hope you like the session. If you liked, please consider subscribing and liking the particular video, and see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching, and have a very good day.